Hello my wonderful friends, this is Dr. Brian. Today I want to talk about something that affecting some of people as they age, something that can rob you of your strength, independence like this, and quality of life. I'm talking about muscle loss. But don't worry, because I'm going to share a simple nighttime routine you can do every night. Yes, this every night, to stop muscle loss fast. And when you do this consistently, you're going to feel stronger, sleep better, and move with confidence again. And if you're not doing anything about it, that number can go even higher. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the biggest reasons why so many seniors struggle with weakness, fatigue, poor balance, and yes, falls and fractures. But here's the truth. This muscle loss is not just about aging. It's about lifestyle. And what you do, especially at night, can determine whether your muscles break down or build back up while you sleep. Let me explain why the nighttime is critical. When you go to bed, your body enters repair mode. That's when your muscles recover and rebuild from the day's activities. But if your body doesn't have the right tools, the right nutrition, the right signals, the right hormones, then guess what? So, let's fix this. Chicos, stick with me. This is simple, natural, and powerful. Leaning up like this. I want to share something with you that could literally change the way your body functions as you age. This is not about fancy equipment, expensive supplements, or complicated diets like this. It's about something simple, something natural, something powerful. And I'm going to ask you to make it part of your nightly routine starting tonight. Let's talk about feeding your muscles before bed. You see, after the age of 50, something begins to happen in our bodies that we can't ignore. We start losing muscle mass up like this. And for many of you watching this, you've already felt it. Your strength isn't the same. You don't move like you used to. And things that were once easy now feel like a chore. That's not just old age. That's muscle breakdown. It's called sarcopenia, and it's a silent thief. But here's the good news. Muscle loss is not inevitable. You can stop it this. You can even reverse it. But the body needs something very specific to make that happen. And I'm talking about protein, the single most important nutrient for preserving and rebuilding muscle. This, especially as we get older. Now, I have eggs for breakfast. But what happens at night is where the magic and the danger really lies. Let me explain why. When we sleep, our bodies go in repair mode. It's the most anabolic time of day. That means your tissues, but there's a catch. If your body doesn't have the right building blocks, specifically this amino acids from protein, then it has no choice but take those building blocks from somewhere else. And guess what? It chooses your own muscle tissue. Yes. Your body literally eats away at your muscles to feed your nighttime needs. This is why so many seniors continue to lose muscle even when they think they're eating enough like this, because they're not fueling their body when it matters most. That's why I want you to start doing this every night before bed. Just 20 to 30 g of high quality protein. Not a big meal, not a full dinner, just enough to give your body the amino acids it needs so it doesn't start robbing your muscles in the middle of the night. What kind of protein are we talking about? One of the best options is whey protein isolate. It's clean, it's fast digesting this, and it's rich in something called leucine, a powerful amino acid that directly triggers muscle protein synthesis. That means it tells your body to build muscle, not break it down this. But if you're not into shakes, no problem. There are plenty of other options. A small bowl of low-fat cottage cheese, 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs, a slice of grilled chicken, even Greek yogurt. Just make sure it's unsweetened and high in protein. These are all excellent choices that provide a slow, steady stream of amino acids through the night. Why does that matter? Because muscle breakdown doesn't happen instantly. It happens gradually over hours. When you give your body the right fuel before sleep, you're protecting your muscles all night long. This, you're giving your body the exact tools it needs to preserve lean tissue, support your metabolism, and keep you strong and functional. I've had patients in their 60s, 70s, even 80s come to me weak and tired, struggling with balance, unable to get up from a chair without pushing with their arms. And I've seen those same individuals transform their strength, not with heavy weights, but with small, consistent changes like adding protein before bed. The results are nothing short of amazing. Now let me make one thing clear. This is not about gaining big muscles or looking like a bodybuilder. This is about preserving function. It's about preventing falls. It's about staying independent. It's about waking up with less stiffness, more energy, and greater confidence in your movement. Protein is your ally, my friend, especially at night. And the science backs it up. Multiple studies show that elderly individuals who consume protein before bed experience better muscle retention, improved sleep quality. And even better blood sugar control. Why? Because protein helps stabilize your metabolism and supports your hormones during sleep. Now some of you might be concerned. Won't eating before bed make me gain weight? Protein is not sugar. It's not processed carbs. It won't spike your insulin the way a bowl of cereal or a late night dessert would. In fact, protein has a thermogenic effect, meaning your body actually burns calories digesting it. And if you're someone who wakes up hungry in the middle of the night, or you have restless sleep, leg cramps, or low energy in the morning, this could be your body telling you it's undernourished during those critical hours. Protein before bed might be the fix you've been looking for. So, here's what I want you to do tonight. Take a small step. Make yourself a protein shake. Have a few slices of turkey. Eat a boiled egg. Do it about an hour before bed. Nothing heavy, just enough to nourish your body. And see how you feel the next morning. Do it again tomorrow. Make it a habit. Because when you do this consistently, something incredible happens. You begin to feel stronger. Your muscles stop wasting. You start moving better. Your confidence grows. And the best part, this costs you almost nothing. No gym membership, no fancy pills, just that your food be your medicine. I believe in you. And it all starts with what you do tonight. Feed your muscles. Knead up like this. Protect your body. Give yourself the strength to keep living life on your terms. Let me talk to you about something that's so simple yet so powerful that it can literally change the way your body functions starting tonight. And it only takes 5 minutes. That's it. Just 5 minutes before you go to bed. No gym, no equipment, no stress. And if you stay consistent with this little habit, you can protect your muscles from shrinking, becoming weakness, and then eventually disappearing altogether. Yes, I'm talking about light resistance exercise before bed. Now, don't tune out just yet, because this isn't a fitness class. This is about saving your strength. This is about holding on to your independence. This is about preventing the pain, the falls, the instability that happens when muscle loss goes unchecked. See this? When we get older, especially after 60, 65, 70, our bodies go through something called anabolic resistance. That means your muscles don't respond to growth signals as well as they used to. It becomes harder to build muscle, harder to maintain it, and easier to lose it. But here's the truth that most people don't understand. Your muscles are listening. They're waiting for a signal, and that signal comes from movement. When you activate your muscles, even gently, you send a powerful message to your brain and your body. It says, hey, this muscle is being used. It's still important. Your body gets the message to build, not burn. Now, most people think they have to go to the gym to work out. That's just not true. What I'm talking about is light resistance, just using your body weight, maybe a wall or a chair, simple tools you already have in your home. This isn't about getting a six-pack. This is about keeping the muscle you already have and waking up your system so your body can rebuild itself during sleep. And friends, when you do this right before bed, your body enters sleep with a heightened sense of purpose. Your muscles have just been activated. Your hormones are triggered. You've told your body this. These muscles matter. And while you sleep, repair and growth begins. So, let me show you just how easy this is. One of my favorite moves, wall push-ups. Stand about an arm's length from a wall. Hands shoulder width apart. Lower your chest toward the wall and push back. That's it. You're working your chest, shoulders, disarms, and even engaging your core. Do 10 or 15 or take a breath. Do another sets and take more than 2 minutes. Another great one, chair squats. Stand in front of a chair. This slowly lower yourself down like you're going to sit, but stop just before you touch. Then come back up. If you need to, you can use the chair for balance. This wakes up the biggest muscles in your body, your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings. These are the muscles that keep you walking, standing, climbing stairs. Want to work your arms? Grab a couple of water bottles or small cans from the kitchen. Do some bicep curls. Curl those arms up slowly. Hold for a second. Lower down. You can even do shoulder raises, tricep extensions, or lateral lifts. These light movements trigger muscle fibers and stimulate circulation. They don't exhaust you. They energize. You've got tight calves. Try some calf raises. Hold the back of a chair and slowly lift your heels off the ground, rising onto your toes. Hold for a second, then lower down. Do that 115 times and you'll feel those calf muscles working. These little guys are critical for balance and stability. Don't ignore them. Now you might be wondering, Dr. Mandell, why before bed? Wouldn't it be better to do this in the morning? Great question. And here's the answer. When you do light resistance before bed, you stimulate something called muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body builds new muscle tissue. And this process is most active while you sleep. So by activating the muscles just before bed, you're priming your body to get to work during deep sleep. But there's more. Knee up like this. These movements don't just help you build muscle, they help you sleep better. Yes, that's right. This light resistance exercise helps reduce stress hormones like cortisol and increases the release of feel-good chemicals like serotonin and dopamine. This combination helps relax your nervous system. Calm the mind and prepare your body for deep restorative sleep. You see, sleep and muscle health go hand in hand. Poor sleep leads to poor muscle recovery. Poor recovery leads to more weakness. More pain and a faster decline. But when you use movement as medicine, you break that cycle. You fall asleep easier, you sleep more deeply, and your muscles actually grow instead of wasting away Now, let's talk about consistency. Doing this one night won't change your life. But doing it every night, 5 minutes a day will. This becomes a ritual, a moment of self-care. A declaration that says, I'm not giving in to age. I'm taking my health back. You don't need to be in perfect shape. You just need to show up for yourself. Start with 2 or 3 movements, 2 sets of each. And if that's too much, start with 1. The point is to build the habit. Feel the difference And once your body starts waking up, once you feel that energy flowing through your legs, that strength returning to your arms, you'll want to keep going. I've worked with thousands of seniors. I've seen the fear in their eyes when they feel themselves getting weaker. But I've also seen the hope in their eyes when they realize they still have control. And you, my friend, have that control too. You are not powerless. Your muscles are not dead. They are dormant, just waiting for you to bring them back to life. 5 minutes a night. That's all it takes. So tonight, before you crawl into bed, take a moment, stand up straight, move your body with intention, give your muscles the signal they need, then rest knowing that while you sleep your body will be hard at work making you stronger. I believe in you, and I want you to believe in yourself. It's never too late to rebuild, never too late to change this, never too late to feel alive again. Let me share something with you that so many people are overlooking, especially as they get older. I'm talking about a mineral that your body absolutely depends on Yet most people don't get enough of it. It's involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Yes, over 300. And when you're deficient, your muscles suffer, your sleep suffers like this. Your nerves suffer and your overall health begins to decline. I'm talking about magnesium. And today, I'm going to show you why taking magnesium before bed be one of the most important things you ever do to stop muscle loss, improve your sleep, and restore your vitality. Now, listen closely like this. As we age, we naturally become more prone to magnesium deficiency. Why? Because our kidneys don't hold on to magnesium like they used to. Our gut doesn't absorb it as efficiently. This and many of the medications seniors take like diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, even blood pressure meds can deplete magnesium even further. On top of that, we're not getting enough magnesium from our diets anymore. Our soils are depleted. Our foods are processed. And by the time it hits your plate, that magnesium is almost gone. But here's the real issue. Magnesium is essential for muscle health. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can't relax. They can't recover. They can't rebuild this. And that means you're not just feeling tired, you're actually losing muscle tissue night after night. Have you ever had those leg cramps in the middle of the night? That tight, this painful seizing of your calf muscles that jolt you out of bed. That's not just dehydration. That's often a magnesium deficiency. And here's what's worse. Those cramps are a warning sign. Knee up like this. They're your body screaming, "Help! I'm not getting what I need." It plays a direct role in protein synthesis, the process your body used to build new muscle fibers. Every time you move, every time you activate your muscles, you create microscopic tears. That's normal. But without magnesium, your body can't properly repair those tears. It's like trying to build a house without bricks. That's why so many seniors, despite eating protein, despite doing light exercise, are still losing muscle because the missing link magnesium isn't there to complete the process. Now let's talk about what happens at night. This nighttime is when your body enters deep recovery mode. Your nervous system settles down. Your hormones shift into repair gear. And this is when your muscles go to work healing and growing this. But that only happens if your body is properly supported. And magnesium is the master mineral that supports that entire process. One of the biggest benefits of magnesium before bed is improved sleep quality. And this is critical. If you're not getting deep restful sleep, your body can't release enough growth hormone, the hormone responsible for tissue repair, muscle building, and regeneration. Poor sleep, poor recovery, muscle breakdown. So many people lie in for hours, tossing and turning, waking up multiple times, waking up stiff, tired, and sore. But when they start taking magnesium before bed, they fall asleep faster. They stay asleep longer, and they wake up feeling refreshed. Why? Because magnesium helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system. That's your rest and digest mode. It helps calm down stress hormones like cortisol, which if elevated at night will absolutely sabotage your muscle building efforts. Cortisol breaks down muscle. Magnesium lowers cortisol like this. It also regulates melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. That's why many natural sleep aids contain magnesium. It works hand in hand with your body's rhythm to promote deep sleep and recovery. Now, here's the important part like this. Not all magnesium is the same. Some forms of magnesium pass right through your system without being absorbed. That's why I recommend magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. They're both highly absorbable and gentle on the stomach. Magnesium glycinate in particular, has a calming effect on the brain and muscles. It doesn't cause loose stools like some other forms do. That makes it perfect for nighttime use. So, how much should you take? For most adults like this, 200 to 400 need before bed is the sweet spot. If you're just starting out, begin with a lower dose, maybe 200 mg, and see how your body responds. Take it about 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to sleep. You can take it with a small protein snack or shake to further enhance muscle recovery. And if you really want to amplify the effects of this, you can also look for magnesium supplements that include vitamin B6, which helps with magnesium absorption and utilization. Now, I know some of you are saying, Dr. Mandell, I take a multivitamin. Isn't that enough? Let me be clear. Most multivitamins do not gain enough magnesium to make a difference. Many have less than 100 mg and often in forms that aren't very effective. If you want the therapeutic muscle protecting sleep enhancing benefits, you need to supplement the right form at the right time. Some of you might also ask about topical magnesium like magnesium sprays or Epsalt baths. Those can help with localized relief, especially for sore legs or cramps, but they don't deliver the same full body benefits as oral supplementation. So, use them as a bonus, not a replacement. Here's where it all comes together. You've eaten your nighttime protein, you've done your light resistance movements. Now, you take your magnesium, you've told your muscles this. I'm here for you. I'm giving you the fuel, the movement, and the recovery tools you need. While you sleep, your body goes to work. Muscles repair, tissues rebuild, nerves calm down. This, and your body begins to restore itself from the inside out. You'll notice the difference. Your legs won't cramp as much. You'll wake up with less tension. You'll move through your day with more energy and stability. That's the power of giving your body what it's been missing. This is a small change, my friend. But it's a change with a huge impact. It costs just a few cents a day, but the benefits, they're priceless. Strength, sleep, stability, peace of mind. So tonight, I encourage you, take that magnesium, start small, be consistent, and listen to your body. Let your muscles heal. Let your strength return. You are not too old. You are not too late. And when you give it the right signals, when you feed it, move it, and support it, it will respond. I want to share something with you that's often overlooked, but absolutely essential if you're serious about stopping muscle loss and rebuilding your body naturally, especially as you age this. We've talked about protein, we've not movement, we've talked about magnesium, but none of those can work at their best unless you get this one simple thing right. Hydration, don't tune me out just yet, because this isn't just about drinking more water. This is about how when you hydrate. This is about how when you hydrate. This is about how when you hydrate. This is often understanding how water affects your muscles. Your recovery, your sleep, and your energy. And if you're over 60, this becomes even more important because, let me tell you, dehydration is a silent thief. It creeps in. It weakens your muscles like this, and it makes everything harder. Let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with dry mouth, leg cramps, or maybe even dizziness when you stood up too fast? That's not just aging, my friends. That's your body crying out for hydration. It's telling you something's missing. You guess, 75%. That means when you're dehydrated, your muscle cells shrink. They become less efficient. They don't recover properly. And over time, this leads to atrophy, which is the gradual breakdown of muscle tissue. Now, here's the kicker. Most seniors are chronically dehydrated and don't even know it. Why? Because as we age, our sense of thirst becomes weaker. You don't feel as thirsty as you used to even though your body still desperately needs water. So, unless you're consciously drinking throughout the day, there's a good chance you're already dehydrated before the sun goes down. So what does this have to do with muscle loss at night? Well, nighttime is when your body is working its hardest to repair itself. Flushing toxins and regenerating tissues, all of that requires proper hydration. Your blood becomes thicker, circulation slows down, and oxygen can't reach your muscle cells efficiently. That means your muscles don't heal. They don't grow, they break down. You could be eating all the right protein, doing the right exercises, taking your magnesium, but if your body is dry inside, your results are going to be limited. That's how important hydration is. Now, I want to talk about timing this because this is key. Many people realize they haven't had enough water during the day. So, they try to catch up at night, chugging down glass after glass before bed. But what happens next? They're waking up 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a night to use the bathroom. And that interrupts the most important sleep cycle, deep sleep. When growth hormone is released and muscle repair is at its peak. So here's what I recommend. Hydrate consistently throughout the day and then ease up in the evening. Start your morning with a big glass of water before coffee or tea. This flushes your kidneys, jumpstarts your metabolism, and rehydrates your cells after 78 hours without water. Then continues sipping throughout the day. Carry a bottle with you. Set reminders if you need to. I recommend 6 to 8 glasses a day as a baseline, but remember, everybody is different. If you're active or it's hot outside, you may need more. Then, in the evening, have a small glass of water about 60 or 90 minutes before bed. Just enough to keep your body hydrated overnight. But not so much that it sends you running to the bathroom all night long. You want your sleep to be deep, undisturbed, and rejuvenating. Here's a little tip that makes a big difference. Add a pinch of natural sea salt to your water during the day. Just a pinch. Why? Because sea salt contains trace minerals and electrolytes that help your body actually absorb the water. Without electrolytes, water just runs right through you. That's why many people drink and drink but still feel dehydrated. This is not just about water. It's about hydration at the cellular level. Another great option is a warm cup of herbal tea in the evening, like chamomile, lemon balm, or passion flower. These not only hydrate but also help calm your nervous system, making it easier to drift into that deep muscle repairing sleep. You see this, every little thing you do before bed either supports or disrupts your muscle recovery. And hydration is one of the biggest players in that equation. Think about your blood like a delivery system. It brings nutrients, oxygen, and hormones to your muscles. But when you're dehydrated, that delivery slows down. Your body has to work harder to do simple things. Your heart rate goes up. Your muscles don't get the fuel they need. This dehydration also increases the risk of inflammation and muscle cramping. And when you're inflamed, your body's natural healing slows down. So instead of rebuilding this, you're just breaking down more. Now, I know some people say, Dr. Mandell, I don't like the taste of plain water. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber. This and a splash of unsweetened cranberry juice. Make it enjoyable so you'll stick with it. Just stay away from sugary drinks, sodas, and too much caffeine. Those can actually dehydrate even more, like this. Alcohol may make you feel sleepy at first, but it's a major dehydrator. It also messes with your sleep cycles, reduces REM and deep sleep, and increases muscle soreness and fatigue. If you're serious about muscle health, it's best to avoid alcohol in the hours leading up to bed. So, let's put it all together. During the day, you're drinking water regularly, you're getting those electrolytes in, you're staying mindful of your hydration. Then at night, you have a small glass, just enough to keep your cells nourished. You're supporting your muscles with the tools they need to recover, and you're allowing your body to rest, rebuild this, and restore without interruption. It's not about doing something extreme. It's not about chugging a gallon of water or taking fancy supplements. It's about listening to your body need up like this. It's about giving it what it needs to function at its best. And the beauty of hydration is this: it costs nothing. It's natural. It's safe. And it's one of the most powerful tools. You have to protect your health. So please, my friends, don't overlook this. Water is not just for quenching thirst. It's for feeding life. For rebuilding strength, for nourishing every muscle fiber in your body. You can start tonight. Take a look at how much you've had to drink today. Be honest with yourself. Make hydration a habit. Because when you do, your body will thank you. You'll feel more energy, less pain, better sleep, stronger muscles, and a clearer mind. I want to share with you one of the most powerful, natural, and absolutely free ways to stop muscle loss, rebuild your body, and reclaim your strength, especially as you get older. It has nothing to do with the food you eat, the supplements you take, or the exercises you do. It has everything to do with when you go to sleep. Yes, you heard me right. The time you go to bed can either make or break your body's ability to repair muscle tissue. And for so many seniors out there who feel like they're doing everything right, eating protein, staying active, even taking magnesium, this is the one missing piece that's keeping them from seeing the results they deserve. Let's get right into it. After the age of 50, your body naturally begins to produce less growth hormone. It's your body's main repair hormone. It helps rebuild muscle tissue. It strengthens bones. It supports your metabolism. It even helps you burn fat and maintain energy levels. But here's the catch. Growth hormone is released primarily while you sleep, and more specifically, during the deepest stages of sleep. And when does that deep healing sleep happen? Most of it occurs between 11,000 p.m. and 2,000 a.m. That's why going to bed before 11,000 p.m., ideally by 10G30, is so important. It's not just about getting enough sleep. It's about getting the right kind of sleep at the right time. Because if you miss that growth hormone window, your body simply can't repair itself the way it should. Now, let me explain something that most people don't know this. Your body works on a circadian rhythm, a natural built-in clock that follows the 24-hour day. This rhythm is controlled by light, darkness, and internal hormone signals. At night, as the sun sets and it gets dark, your body starts producing melatonin, the sleep hormone. That melatonin helps signal your brain and body to start shutting down to prepare for rest, recovery, and repair. But if you're staying up late, watching TV, staring at your phone, sitting under bright lights, you're interfering with that process. You're telling your body it's not time to sleep yet, and that delays the release of melatonin, which then delays the release of growth hormone, which then delays muscle repair. Do you see the chain reaction? This, let me say it clearly, sleep timing is directly linked to muscle maintenance. When you stay up past midnight, you're skipping your body's most powerful repair window. That's when your body should be building you up, but instead it's struggling to catch up. And when you do that night after night, week after week, this month after month, your muscles begin to shrink, your energy drops, your balance suffers, your immune system weakens, and everything starts to feel harder. But here's the beautiful truth. It starts by honoring your body's natural rhythm. That means winding down by 9,003 or 10,000 p.m., getting in bed by 10G30, and being asleep by 11,000 p.m. When you do that, you align yourself with nature's healing clock, and your body responds with strength, vitality, and deep renewal. Now, let's talk about how to do it. First, create a bedtime routine that tells your body it's time to wind down. Just like you might stretch before exercise, you need to signal your nervous system to shift from go to slow and calm. Dim the lights around AG30. Shut off screens by 9. Maybe play some soft music or take a warm shower. Do some deep breathing. This isn't about forcing yourself to sleep. It's about creating an environment that invites sleep in. Next, try to go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Why? Because consistency strengthens your circadian rhythm. The more regular your sleep schedule, the easier it is for your body to fall into those deep muscle repairing stages each night. Think of it like training your internal clock. The more consistent you are, the better your body works. Now, I know some of you might be saying, Dr. Mandell, I've always been a night owl. I hear that all the time. But I want to challenge you to think differently. Your body wasn't designed to thrive in the night. The human body evolved to sleep with the moon and wake with the sun. That's when your hormones work best. That's when your organs repair. That's when your muscles recover. You might feel wired at night, but that's often due to stress hormones, caffeine too late in the day, or screen exposure, keeping your brain in alert mode. That's not your true rhythm. That's a disturbance, and you can fix it. Another helpful type limits caffeine after 2 p.m. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 8 hours. That means it stays in your system long after your last sip. Even if you fall asleep with caffeine in your bloodstream, your body doesn't enter deep sleep as easily. You might still get 7 or 8 hours of sleep, but without death, your body doesn't heal. Also, make sure your room is cool, dark, and quiet. And if you're waking up to go to the bathroom multiple times, think about adjusting your hydration schedule earlier in the day, like we talked about. Here's something else to consider. Many seniors have higher cortisol levels at night due to years of stress or poor sleep habits. That cortisol blocks growth hormone. So if you're going to bed late under stress and with light stimulation your cortisol is up and your growth hormone is down, that means you're breaking down muscle faster than you can rebuild it. But when you go to bed early, when you create that peaceful routine, you lower your cortisol naturally, and that allows growth hormone to flow, and that is when your muscles start rebuilding Your strength starts returning, your energy starts improving. And let's not forget the emotional side. Good sleep reduces anxiety. It sharpens your thinking. It lifts your mood. You're not just rebuilding muscle, you're rebuilding your life. So here's what I want you to do tonight. Make it a goal to be in bed by 10,030. Just try it. Turn off the TV a little earlier. Wow! Put the phone down. Read something uplifting. Take your magnesium. Do your light resistance movement. Sip some warm tea. Let your body shift naturally into healing mode. And tomorrow morning like notice how you feel. Maybe a little clearer, maybe a little stronger, maybe a little more hopeful. Do it again the next night and again the next. Build the habit. Build the rhythm. And most importantly, build the body that's going to carry you into the next chapter of your life with strength, energy, and peace. You have the power to reset your body's clock. To restore your hormones, to repair your muscles,